Stephen, you've got Alvin Settle stepping up to 1600 metres for the Eagle Technology Stakes. Your thoughts on that for starters?
Yeah, his runs have been really good. He just used to go a little bit fierce in his races. We've sort of slowly stepped them up. It's quite nice going from the sort of the 1400 up to the 1500, now to the mile. Looks an even enough sort of a field, but I think it looks a nice field for him. He's going really good. He's been galloping great, and Joe Doyle sticks with the ship. He ran second on the last start, and I thought he looked a really good chance.
His main work, I think yesterday morning, how'd he go?
Yeah, he worked on the plough here. He worked over 1200 and worked over beautiful. He probably had more of a solid gallop on the Saturday. He worked over a little bit further, but I think he goes into this race tip-top shape.
Obviously set weights and penalties. How do conditions suit him for this?
Yeah, I don't think they suit him too badly. He's probably better off at, might be a bit better off at handicap conditions, but no, I think it's sort of one of those even sort of a fields, and I don't think any top liners have been thrown him well.
Where does he figure?
Look, he just keeps on improving. He's run second last start, and I thought in a race that had a lot of depth. I don't even think this race may have as much depth, and I think he's right on song.
Rod, you've got Apostrophe heading to the Eagle Technology Stakes this weekend. How's the preparation been?
Look, she's always a very good worker, but you don't have to do a lot with her. She's a mare that I've felt for a long time should get black type, but she's got into a little bit of a habit lately of not leaving the barriers cleanly. We've thought long and hard about it, and we've decided to take the blinkers off her. I definitely think at her best she's up to it.
What about the set weights and penalties? How's she off in this one?
Look, it's awkward. You don't get too many opportunities at black type with mares, and they're not always perfectly suited to it, but she's not badly off either. So, you've got to look at your options and take the best of them, and I don't think it's a bad one for her.
If she does run well this weekend, where could she be placed over summer?
There are a lot of options after this, but it just depends on what we do on Saturday, really.
De Monza heads to the Eagle Technology Stakes this weekend. A step up in grade, but you happy with the horse?
Yeah, I'm very happy with him, and it's not an overly big field. It's a nice field, but I think he deserves a shot.
What did you make of his run at Rapa last time?
Just went a little bit hard early and then got run over. They did run a pretty slick time that day, and he sort of set them up and rolled them along and got run over. So hopefully he settles a little bit better on Saturday.
What about the preparation? What have you done with him in training?
He's nothing too special, but he galloped up with Adam I Am on Tuesday, and we're really happy with his work. He galloped really nice, so both horses are looking really good.
Going into this one, what are your confidence levels like? What can you expect?
I'm pretty confident he'll run a nice race. He's got Jasmine Fawcett on, who has won on him before and understands that you don't dig him out of the gates. So, yeah, if he just gets a nice easy time out, and on the speed, he's a good chance, I think.
Darren Malliston heads to the Eagle Technology this weekend. How's he?
Look, he's come through his Christchurch trip really well. Initially a bit disappointed with his run down there in the Couplands, but I think Craig Grills really rode a top race on the winner and stole it. He should be arrested. And the back markers had no chance, so I will give him a forgive mark. His work yesterday was really good for him, and he's brightened himself, and at the set weight and penalties I think he comes in at a nice weight.
What did you ask of him in that training run?
Look, he had a nice working gallop with RB, and they both worked really well, but my horse carried myself on the outside of the other horse, which was a lighter weight, and he worked really good, and he went through the line, which is good for him because he's not normally a very good track worker.
Yeah, like you say, he comes into this one really nicely under the set weights and penalties. What can you expect?
Look, I'd really love him to run a race. We've always had time for the horse, and he's been a Ritual Mile winner and so forth. Lovely old owner. He's not too well at the moment. It'd be a great fill-up for him if we could get a result.
Is he in the sort of the Ritual Mile type condition at the moment?
I believe he is, but I'll let him do the talking on Saturday.
Saturday, Priest of Fur goes around on the Eagle Technology Stakes. Of course, I think he was winning this last year before Captain Cook, is that right?
Yeah, he won and he backed up and he won the Captain Cook. So we pulled him out of Tauranga, which was a smart thing because the way the track ended up. So he trialled at Taupo and No, he seems to be in good form. He's an older horse now, so just got to pick and choose his races a little bit.
Obviously, as they get older, things change, but for him, he's always been so honest, so consistent. Is he the same sort of horse?
Well, he's getting on in years a bit, but he's always comes right over that summer sort of period. His spring form isn't quite as strong, so he appears to be fine, but we'll find out Saturday.